Like a cop guy. Lil Wayne was a bop too.
Oh my god, I still love Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime he drops something, I'm like, yes, sis. Thank you. Thank you for feeding me. I am now nourished.
Like a cop
guy. Okay.
Said beat it like a cop. I got stopped by a lady cop.
I got stopped by the lady cop. It's a chopper.
Hold up.
It's a 22.
Wait a minute.
Pew, pew, pew. It's a Glock.
I'm all like nervy.
You're nervy?
Yeah.
Why are you nervy?
I don't know.
It's been a whole week. Well, actually, for you, 2 weeks.
Oh, that's why.
You sounded like you were trying to say,
I said, oh, that's why.
I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Jade. And this is 2/3 of Functional Chaos. Hey, Dev, come here.
Our substitute Dev.
Come on.
He was substitute Jade last week. Now he's substitute Dev.
Oh, hello, baby.
Jade's back, guys, but we lost Dev.
We're just switching.
We're just switcheroonskis. Switcheroonskis?
Yeah.
Dev's out of town.
Having fun.
She left us to go play with dogs. Kind of like Jade did last week.
Sorry, I was
He looks kind of concerned.
looking at the dog.
Oh my gosh. Oh. What is wrong with you right now?
Perfect.
Did you see?
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, you're big.
Duke, you're pitiful.
He's a big dog.
I can see clearly now
the Duke is
gone. Did you see what my sister got me?
No.
Okay, so I have my water bottle and she got me this little like straw cover and it's a fucking cowboy hat, bro.
Oh my god, that's really cute.
Isn't that the fucking cutest thing?
That's really cute.
It's a fucking
Little
cowboy
cowboy hat. So cute.
I love my sister. She came into town, but she was sick, so I couldn't like
See
see
her.
her, and so we were like between the door, and she's like, "Here you go," and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" She just hands me this like
Little
mini
tiny thing.
cowboy hat. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, thanks. I'm supposed to put it on my finger. It's like a finger hat.
A finger hat.
Hat finger? Which finger would wear a hat?
Your pinky.
You think it pinkies up? Walk around. You instead of wearing a hat on your...
Can you guys see me?
Probably not. Duke's obstructing a Jade.
I'm actually Jade. And this is my new costume. You guys like it?
Duke, I know that you think it is always about dog. But I'm so sorry. It is not always about dog. Okay? Sometimes it's about people making a podcast for other people's that don't want to exist in reality right now.
But it's about dog.
He looks really concerned. What do you see? The nose twitch. It's the
about
nose
dog.
twitch.
This podcast is called The Dog Show.
It's called Duke's Hour. Duke's Corner. Okay. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to a new week of Functional Chaos.
Functional chaos. Functional chaos.
That's what they shall be cheering in the stands.
In 25 years.
In 20 million years. When we come back.
Yeah.
Duke.
Can you just lay? Okay,
No,
that works.
he sees something outside and it's really concerning him right now. Is it a kitty? Where's the kitty? Duke, where's the kitty?
Okay.
He's so dumb.
Cool. Have a great day, Duke.
Thanks for coming. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jade. How was your week?
Or
2 weeks, technically, for you.
it was okay. It was pretty good. I dogs had 2 doggies, and one was crazy, and one was very sweet old lady girl.
I love all the videos that you showed me of the black and white one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
Zoomy
very
zoom.
and very cuddle. Neither one of them left my side at all, and they were just on me. Dahlia the white one was less on me, but she was always within reach.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Camo, the black and white one, was fucking on me.
On top of you, like, needs to be, like, I need to crawl in your skin. I'm not close enough.
Yeah, literally.
Jesus.
But they were good boy and good girl.
That's good. And you were there for, like, a little over a week, right?
Yeah, 8 days.
Nice.
8 days. Their owner went to Ireland.
Jealous. That's so fun. I want to go to Ireland so bad.
Yeah.
I don't even care about, like, going to Britain. I just want to go to, like, Scotland and Ireland.
And it was an 8-hour time difference, so I'm sure she was all
Whoa.
fucked up when she got
Oh
back.
my gosh, talk about the jet lag. You know, I've never experienced, like, real jet lag, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think I have really either. Like, I went to the East Coast, which is 3 hours, but I really didn't feel like
Like, it's not that drastic
fucked
of a
Yeah.
change.
Like, I slept in a little late, but
Right.
other than that.
It just, I don't know. I've never been anywhere that's, like, more than, like, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or-
Isn't Hawaii, like, 1 hour back?
It depends because they don't do daylight savings. So sometimes they're 2 hours and sometimes they're, like, 1, I think. Hey, Duke, you're giving me anxiety. Can you relax? Why are you sniffing everything?
He's a dog.
Uh-huh. We learned about Newfies last week.
Cool.
You missed it.
Well, I was hanging out with
Dogs.
dogs. A blue
Well,
heeler
are you
lab.
saying that dogs are better than
And a
Devin and I?
boxer. No. I'm saying that they had fucking anxiety and I couldn't leave.
Yeah, she texted us like the day before or something because we're like, Jade, do you need a ride? And she's like, guys, I can't leave these dogs like for more than 5 minutes. And
Yeah,
we were like,
like,
that's fine. You stay with the dogs.
I literally walked outside when I was on the phone with my husband and I could hear them like fucking screaming.
That's so sad. But that makes sense why the owners like needed someone to be
Yeah.
there. Like that makes total sense.
She was like, you can leave. Sometimes they're alone for like 8 hours, but not super often. And I was like, are you sure? Because
Are you positive?
they're freaking the fuck out.
I wonder if like sometimes she'll like give them like a chew toy or something.
I would give him, like, when I didn't want him in the room with me, I would give him a bone, but he would finish them so fast. They weren't like
my
actual
God.
bones. They were like those like kind of
like
stick
the
ones.
chewy, yeah.
He'd finish them so fast. The
the
only way I
fuck?
could keep them occupied for any amount of time was giving them like a lick mat with the like squirt
Yeah.
peanut butter stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, they were attached, bro. And it's probably because their owner was gone and they were like weird about that. And then they were weird about the fact that like I was there and they were like, oh, new person.
New people.
Yeah.
It's like, please love me. I don't know where my parents are.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh, that makes my heart so sad. Like when Alex and I went on our honeymoon and we left Duke for a week. I don't know why. Like he was with my mom. Like he was totally fine. But my mom was texting us and like, he won't come and sleep upstairs with us. He's just downstairs all by himself, down in the living room near the door. And I'm just like, that makes me so fucking sad. Because what is he thinking? My parents left me. They fucking left me. You can't explain to them.
That you'll be back.
I saw this video that was like, how do I know if my dog has a headache?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And I almost had an existential crisis because I'm like, do they get headaches? And if they do, and I'm being too loud, how are they supposed to tell me that I'm making their headache worse? How do I know what to do? That makes me so. Why does that make me so sad? I'm like literally tearing up. That makes
At
me
my
so
last
sad.
apartment, not the one I'm in now, but my last apartment, we told them that we only had one cat, even though we have two, because we didn't want to pay $1,000 deposit.
Yeah, that's
we just went for the
crazy.
$500, and the pet rent, of course. But my cats look pretty similar too, and
Yes.
so we weren't really worried about them being in the window or anything, because they really don't get in the windows, for one, and two, like if they did, it'd be one at a time. And so we just told them we had one cat, and so they were coming to do an inspection, and so we had to take Waldo to my husband's mom's house, my mother-in-law's house. And we took him there, and I let him out of the cage, and he's just literally the most confident cat on the planet.
Oh my god.
And so he's just walking around, he's like,
What's up?
this is a pretty
is
nice
my
place.
crib.
A pretty nice place you got here. And she's like, yeah, because she's kind of allergic to cats. But she loves cats. And so she's like, yeah, I like locked him out of my bedroom at night because he like, when the door was open, he would just lay like on my face. And I'm like, yeah, he's lovely. And she's like, yeah, I locked him out of my bedroom, and then he slept on the couch for a while, and then he just came and laid directly in front of my bedroom door.
That's so cute.
And I was like, yeah.
He needs the love. Poor Waldo. He just needs to know that someone's there.
But I brought his like two favorite toys with him, and apparently he just like carried it around for a while.
Have you ever seen those videos of the cats that walk around with their favorite toy or blanket in their mouth and
Yeah.
they're like meowing?
That's what Mina does. Mina does that. She has this little mouse toy. It's not like the plastic mice.
Okay.
It's like a stuffy almost.
Okay.
It's made out of like jersey material, kind of. She's had it since she was a kitten. And she literally, in the middle of the night, she'll just carry it around in her mouth.
Why?
I don't know. But
I want to know why.
she loves that toy so much. She used to sleep
Who are
with
they
it.
calling?
I don't know. She used to sleep with it in her bed, like her little cat bed with her.
Maybe she's like calling the catnip fairy. Like, refill it, please.
And she ripped a hole in it, and I've sewn it like
Oh my
4
God.
times.
She gets aggressive with it
Yeah,
sometimes.
she loves that thing.
She shows that thing who's boss.
Yeah, this little blue mouse, and she just carries it around.
That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Well, speaking of pets, our icebreaker today is about my cat Kepler. And I don't know where he is, so here's a picture of him for all the watchers.
Hey, very handsome boy.
He's handsome boy. For all the listeners, since you're not able to see the picture, my cat Kepler is a almost 17-pound black long-haired cat.
But he's not like fat.
He's not fat. He's just a big cat. He was fat at one point, but we finally got him to a good weight. And we always wanted to do a DNA test on him because of how his like face looked. We were like, he's got to be like Maine Coon or something because of how his like ears, he has the tufts at the top a little bit, and then how his chin is just like so chiseled. I'm like, he's got to have Maine Coon. So my mom got my husband a DNA test for his birthday, and we got the results back this morning.
I think that he's probably like domestic long hair American and Maine Coon and maybe some forest cat.
Forest, like Norwegian forest cat. Okay. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start in the Western Hemisphere. This is like Western breeding. He's 58.5% Western bred.
Oh, okay. That's like not a...
So he's 15.9% broadly Western, which just basically means like in the West, he's a mutt.
Oh.
in cats.
So like a domestic long hair?
Yeah, basically. And then he's 13.13% American short hair.
Huh.
Yeah. 11.03% Maine Coon.
Not a ton.
Not a ton, but enough. It's the third highest.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's 7.15% Ragdoll, 5.2% Russian blue, 3.27% Abyssinian, which is, if you look it up,
That's
it is a
wild.
gorgeous cat.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Oh, it's so... I had to look it up because I was like, what the fuck is that? Gorgeous short-haired cat. But I was like, what the fuck? 1.94% Siberian and 0.93% Norwegian forest cat. 0.93%.
Oh, that's crazy. Less than 1%.
Mm-hmm. And then if we go to the Western breeding hemisphere, he has...
You mean Eastern?
Or Eastern, thank you. Eastern, he's 7.59% in the Eastern. So he's 3.68% Oriental, 2.34% broadly Eastern, so mutt in the East, 1.38% Burman, and 0.18% Peterbald. And then if we go to Persian bred, he's 2.74% Himalayan. What the fuck do you mean, bro?
He's literally the muttest mutt.
He is... I don't know what a mutt is for a cat. What would a cunt?
Why are you trying to put a C on it? Mutt doesn't have a D on it.
Yeah, but I mean, cut. He's a cut.
It's just a mutt.
It's just a mutt in cats. Okay. And then exotics. He has 4.2% of exotics, and it breaks down into 2.47% Egyptian maw, which is like...
Egyptian Mao.
Mao, thank you. Which is like almost a type of sphinx with hair. And then 0.73% Savannah.
Yeah, I can see the Savannah.
So like, just like...
But he has everything.
He literally has everything. And it makes sense how his hair is long like that. Because he has, I mean... 1, 2, 3.
What's the most one again?
The most is broadly Western.
Oh, okay.
15.9%. 13.13% American short hair. And 11.03%
You
Maine
think
Coon.
he'd have short hair.
Right? But with the Maine Coon, the Ragdoll, and the Norwegian forest cat, he ends up with long hair apparently. Also, he has the diluted gene. So it like shows that he most likely has black hair, but it's diluted, which is why he shows up kind of brown when it's sunlight. I always thought it was sun like bleaching because that can happen. But he doesn't really he doesn't sunbathe every day all year round. It's the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. Anyway. Yeah, that's my cat Kepler. He's a big boy.
He's a fucking mess.
Yeah, no, he's literally so many things. They say that his teeth health, he's like predisposed to like pretty moderately bad
Dental disease.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Right, I'm like, most cats are, their mouths are fucking gross.
Yeah.
You
Like,
literally have to go
literally-
get a shot.
All cats fucking
When you
have
have
mouth
to-
disease.
You have to like get put on antibiotics. I know with dog
I don't know
bites
that I've
too, but
ever
cats,
met a cat that was over the age of 6 that didn't have dental disease.
literally, I never met a cat that didn't have jank ass breath
Yeah.
after the age of like 8.
Yeah.
Bro, your fucking mouth smells like you died 5 years ago.
Yeah, it does.
But like, I can't brush their teeth. They won't let me. My dog will.
Yeah.
But that's because I can tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Or he's not
you
gonna
can't
get
tell a cat
cuddles.
to stop, yeah.
I can't be like, Kepler, if you don't sit still, no cuddles. He's gonna be like, ooh. Ooh. He's like, ooh, I'm so scared, bitch. Anyway. So, I thought that was a cool little icebreaker. Dude, we did this back in like February. We sent off
Well,
this
now
DNA
you have to
test.
do Phoebe.
Oh, well, it wasn't February, I guess. It was like March or April. But still,
Now you have to do Phoebe.
I want to do Duke next. And then I want to do Phoebe. I want to do Duke because, like, we know his mom and dad were both... Like, they both look like purebred.
Watch him have fucking
Newfie.
Chihuahua.
Oh, right? He's going to have something so fucking weird.
Crush
have,
crested, Chinese crested.
Oh, my God. Can you fucking imagine if he's, like, 13% Chinese crested. Like, where
is that?
Also, what if, like, he just, like, doesn't have a lot? Like, he's gonna have, like, lab, probably, because Goldens and labs usually overlap. I don't know. What
if he's not even Newfie?
Dude, I saw his dad. That's a shapeshifter. If that's not... If he's not a Newfie, his dad is a fake.
A fake. A fraud.
He's in a fucking costume.
A bear
Master
costume.
of disguise. A bear. Bear costume.
He's got 3% raccoon.
Did you hear there's a new cryptid?
I don't know what that word means.
So there's like they're like skinwalkers and it's like, or Bigfoot, like they're all cryptids.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently there's a new one that's come out with the TikTok controversial question of man or bear in the woods. And I don't remember. God, I wish I remembered what it was fucking called now. It's a fucking dumb name, but it's a big ass bear that has like skin falling off of it.
Ew.
And it comes and attacks you in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night.
Gross.
It's fucking creepy as shit, and I wish I knew that. Can you look it up? Because it's a fucking weird name. It's like Slothy or something. Like, I don't know. New bear cryptid. I don't know. If you know what it is, put it in the comments because I don't remember it in my phone.
Slippery skin?
Slippery skin. Yes, that's what it's called. Slippery skin. I knew it was like something about the skin. It's fucking weird. Nah. It's weird.
Why?
Pinworm.
I don't want to get pinworms. Because I was scared of pinworms.
Yeah, slippery skin.
Ew.
Creepy ass fucking dude. Anyway, do you want to talk about our topic?
Do you want your topic?
My topic?
Do you want? That's what you were gonna say.
Is that what I was? I
You
hate
started
myself.
saying it. You were like, "Do you want to?
Do you want to hear my topic? But that was last week.
Do you want to hear my topic?
Yeah, you tell us what's the topic, young lady.
Do you want to hear my topic?
Sure.
Jade.
The letter's J, and apparently we're going to talk about Jade. So the thing about Jade is... No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, ooh, what's she gonna say?
What's the fucking tea, sis? Dev and I, we talked about this last week. Dev and I, we were like, oh, poor Jade. She can't even get a word in edgewise. 'Cause, like, we're, like, literally talking over each other, and I was like, Jade literally sits here, and it's just like, I'm gonna wait my turn. And I'm like, girl, jump in. The water's fine.
Is it? It feels a little hot
nice fucking lukewarm, baby.
No, but our topic is jail.
Jail. And we're not going to talk about real jail. It's gonna, like, things that, like, people should, like, jail. Go to jail. Straight to fucking jail. No jury.
Chewing
no trial.
with your mouth open in public. Jail.
Fucking jail. Although I do that sometimes.
In public?
Not on purpose.
In public?
I don't do it on purpose. I can't breathe out of my nose. I literally physically can't breathe out of my nose. And so when I eat, sometimes I have to open my mouth a little so I can also breathe. Because breathing is also important.
Honestly, though, Kaylee, you were eating fucking pretzels one day, and I wanted to fucking choke you out. I was also irritable.
So much cinnamon on them.
I was also irritable because I missed my antidepressant. But, oh my god, I was like, if you don't fucking stop, I'm gonna choke
I literally
you.
thought she was gonna, like, pummel me. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't even realize.
really was about to pummel you. I'm so mad.
I've never seen her so fucking upset.
Well, I do have like fucking misophonia or whatever.
Yeah.
And
it
then
does make
I
you
was
fucking
also
violent.
like missed my antidepressants by like 2 days, and so that'll make you irritable, and then the misophonia, and then the mouth open,
And the
like,
tism, it just
I'm gonna
fucking
kill
rolls.
you. I think that's the angriest I've ever been.
Really? That is so funny over pretzel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She got us these cinnamon sugar pretzels, like bites, but they had just a copious amounts of cinnamon and sugar. Literally, they like doused it in cinnamon and sugar and then doused it again. There was so much, and so it was like getting all over my fingers and stuff, and so it was all over my mouth.
And she's like,
I'm like, because I'm trying not to fuck. It's already all over my tits and like all over my fucking lap, everywhere. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like sitting here and I had like my whole hands covered, and I looked at her like, I'm sorry, and then I kept licking my fingers, but I was trying to be really quiet. I was like.
and every time she did it, I was like,
Sure, her head, I thought she would snap her neck in half because her neck, she's like an owl. Bitch. What did you say? Did you fucking speak?
oh, it was bad.
Peasant.
It was bad.
I'm so sorry.
I was so pissed.
I haven't done it since.
No, I know. It was, well, honestly.
I don't think I've ever been scared of you. And I was like, this is it. This is it.
Well, it's because I just was so angry that day,
I get
too.
it. Like, you get so overwhelmed, like, you just can't. I get it. I get it. Trust.
And I was like, this is the day. This is the day I
Like-
do a murder.
Well, I knew it would come. I just was hoping it was when I was in my 60s, so at least I lived a little.
You're not allowed to eat those pretzels.
You can't get me those fucking pretzels again. Actually,
won't.
you can get them, but then you have to leave.
You have to leave. Just dip out, okay?
Are you fucking crunching ice right now?
We were taking a little pause.
Actually, I love chewing ice, so I don't care. I actually there's this lady who literally, like, her whole thing on TikTok is just eating ice.
I was trying to piss you off.
Okay, so there's only, like, really specific sounds that will get me violent.
It was just being a hypocrite. I was like,
yeah, I get it. But I think you were pissing yourself off more than I was. I just kept talking. I was like, she'll stop.
she'll stop.
Eventually. So, people who don't use their blinker,
Jail.
but more specifically, people when you're in the car. Ooh, my God, she lost her phone.
I'll get it later.
Well, we're not looking anything up anymore.
Yeah, sorry about it.
But more specifically, when you're in the car with someone and they're trying to get over in a lane and they're complaining that no one's letting them over,
but they don't turn their
but they
blinker
don't
on.
have their fucking blinker on.
You know who does that?
Devin,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, she's like, they won't let me in. I was like, maybe you should turn your blinker on so they know you want in.
I'm like, hey, maybe if you put your blinker on, they'll know your intention and then they'll like back off. I'm like, if you put your blinker on and they are still being a fucking asshole,
Then you can be mad.
You can be mad.
Yeah.
But
But
if
she
you're-
doesn't turn it on.
But
And
if
I'm always like, what?
How are they supposed to be like?
She's like, they won't let me
obviously she
in.
needs over.
And I'm like, Debbie, how would
I
they
love
know?
you, Devin. But why do you do this
How
to
would they
yourself?
know? And it's like she doesn't turn her blinker on until she's getting over.
My
and I'm
ex
like,
did the same fucking shit. He would
Why?
get so upset. He'd be like, I fucking need to get over. And I'm like,
turn your
turn
blinker
your blinker
on.
I just don't understand.
And she's such a good driver.
no,
but,
she
like-
is. She's literally the best driver.
But she just does not use her blinker correctly.
Sometimes I'm just like,
And sometimes
Use your
she'll turn
blinker?
her blinker on like 10 years too early.
literally, like, we'll be like 2 lights away.
She's like, I have to turn left in 2 lights. And I'm like, girl, this is not right.
Girly. I need people to know what.
But you don't need them to know to get over
when you're on the fucking highway. I love you, Devin.
Yes.
We talk shit because we love you.
I always tell her that she's such a good driver, too.
Yeah.
And she is. It's just the blinker.
The amount of people that I've met that do that.
Yeah. It's a lot.
But also, Alex has caught me doing it a couple of times. And I was like, I didn't even realize that I did it sometimes. So I was like, God damn it, I'm a fucking hypocrite. But I knew people that literally do it all the time. My dad was the same way. He would just get mad. I think my dad's intention when he would drive was to get in a fight while he was driving. I think that's what he wanted to do.
My mom had the craziest road rage, and she would always turn her blinker on like way too long, like just leave it on. And I'd be like, Mom, your blinker's on. And so she's like pissing everyone off on the road, and she's like, why are they driving like idiots? And I'm like, it's because your blinker's on.
Maybe because your blinker's on and they're trying to let you over, but you're like not.
Yeah.
That is also so annoying.
Jail.
Do you have another? Oh.
So
why did I do that when you coughed? I was like, ew.
So another very specific one is when you're at a restaurant and you have a drink and you intentionally water down your drink. Jail. So say you have like a Thai iced tea and you drink like half of it and then you pour your fucking water into it.
She's like really calling someone out right now.
Jail. I hope you see this because I told you how gross it was and you did not care. Jail.
I also used to know someone that would only drink their milk with ice in it. Jail. I mean, jail for drinking straight milk.
Yeah.
But jail for putting ice in your
weird.
milk. Oh, quick question. Ice and wine.
White wine.
Really? I've never had ice and wine. I've always had like
if the white wine is room temp and I want to drink it right now, I'll put ice in it.
Okay, that's fair.
It's like not socially acceptable, but
I just like I knew like I think I just remember seeing like movies or shows or whatever and people would put ice in their wine and then like really upscale rich people would be like
yeah.
And I'm like, is that like a trashy? Is that not what you're supposed to? I don't understand.
Yeah,
if you want to drink cold, you put ice in it.
It's like not acceptable in the wine community.
Okay.
But you can have your white wine chilled. So like, why can't I put ice? I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, literally, it doesn't. It don't make sense. Oh, I like a good chilled glass.
Oh, like in the freezer?
Yeah, like you put it in the freezer and put it. Oh, I like a good chilled glass. Okay, sorry. People that take their shoes off in the movie theater, or worse, airplanes, jail. Why? Wear comfy shoes.
I take my shoes off on an airplane.
Okay, here's the thing. Are they slides?
No.
Do they? Why?
Because it's a fucking 7-hour flight.
Wear comfy shoes or wear slides. Don't wear
I want to cross my legs.
That's fine. Wear slides.
Yeah, but I don't want to wear slides.
Don't wear, no. Because, ew.
Why? It's not touching anyone.
I'm sorry, but like some people just like have feet that smell like feet.
Yeah, but my feet don't.
I don't want to smell feet.
You can't smell my feet.
Okay, you said you smell like Fritos.
Yeah, when they're really stinky, they're not really stinky on a plane.
How do you know that they're not going to be stinky on the plane?
Because I haven't been walking for 4 hours.
How do you know?
How do I know that I haven't been walking for 4 hours?
What if the airport is like having like the worst traffic and you have to get out of the car like abandon
if my feet
your
were
Uber?
Stinky, I probably wouldn't take my shoes off.
Well, thank you. I would appreciate that.
But my feet aren't stinky on a plane.
Okay, why do you do that?
Because my feet are uncomfortable. I don't want shoes on for 7 hours.
Wear comfortable shoes.
They're uncomfortable.
Okay, what do you wear to the airport?
I wear like Vans and sweats.
Okay, why Vans? Because you have to tie. Are they
No,
like
they're
slip-ons? Okay. Okay, it's fine. I can still be friends with you. Jail.
Jail.
I'm sure there's
I don't
something
take them off
that-
in the movie theater, though. That's wild.
Dude, I have sat next to people take their shoes off and, like, put them up on the railing or the seats or whatever. I had someone, like, they had their fucking piggies next to my head. What are you doing?
Also, I wouldn't take my shoes off on a plane if I didn't have socks on.
I'm like, I don't know if having socks on is worse or better. I feel like I would want my socks on, but I would wear slides so that, like, my feet got air. So they wouldn't get feet smell
Yeah. I mean,
all over them.
if you just wake up, go to the airport, your feet aren't going to be stinky.
Okay, but, like, what if it's a later flight? So you've been, like, doing things all day. You, like...
I never do that.
Okay, but I'm saying if, because I have had, like, I've had to take later flights before.
No, I mean, I've taken a later flight.
Yeah.
But, like, I have so much airport anxiety that I cannot do anything prior to getting on the plane.
Okay, so you're just, like, chilling.
Yeah.
You don't even, like, have times where you've gone to work and then gotten on a plane after work?
Mm-mm. I will call out. I have way too much airport anxiety.
I mean, that's fair.
It's not the plane. Once I'm on the plane,
it's
I'm
like
great.
getting there. It's going through TSA.
Yeah,
it's getting
TSA,
your ticket.
It's
not
getting
losing
lost
it,
in the airport.
losing
It's-
your ID.
Can't find the gate. Literally, yeah. Losing your ID. That's super on my mind.
Definitely understand. Or like the fucking TSA guy that's yelling, "All backpacks are supposed to put your laptops in and your shoes on." And I'm just like, oh my god, go as fast as possible.
Yeah, they're so scary. And then, oh my god, the worst airport I've ever been at. It was like a nice airport, but for the worst TSA I've ever experienced was at the Boston International Airport.
Oh, Boston.
Oh my god, they
Were they
were
just-
so fucking mean. They were so fucking mean.
Really?
They were like yelling at everyone, literally every single person. The guy was yelling at every single. It was actually really just one dude that was the problem.
But it's
he was
aggressive.
yelling at every single person, and I put my bag in, and he was like, "There's no electronics in there," and I was like, "No," and he's like, "Are you sure about that?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Like, bro.
And he's like, "Put your shoes in a separate box," and I was like, "Okay."
You're making it worse.
And then he's like, "Flip your bag over," and my bag was literally a square, like literally the same size no matter which way you put it. And he made me flip it over, and
what's the issue?
and he was like, "Flip it over," and I was like, "Okay," and I flip it over, and he's like, and then he flipped it over again, and I was like, "It's literally the same no matter how you put it.
Bro.
It's the same no matter how
Someone
you put
shit
it."
in his Cheerios, but
Yeah, and then he like sighed at me all big, and then I forgot to put something in my bag because I was all freaked out, and so I like set this like card on top, and he was like, "That's gonna fall out in the machine," and I was like, "Oh my god."
like, stop yelling at me.
And then I walked.
I'm just a baby.
Right? I was so freaked out. I went to go in the body scanner, and they were like, "Put your necklace on your shoulder so that it doesn't beep on your tits," basically. And so I did that, and that's the first time I've ever been asked to do that.
Yeah, that's weird.
like
I've
if it
never
beeps
heard
on
of
my tits, then just then it's the
an
necklace.
issue?
You know
Yeah.
it's the necklace. I don't know.
that. Weird.
And then I had a hair tie on my wrist, and I was wearing long sleeves.
Oh.
And I came out, and she's like, "Sleeves up," and I was like, "Oh my god, it's a fucking hair tie."
It's a hair tie.
Like, what else would that be?
I don't know. It could be cocaine,
That small.
a joint.
Like that.
Girl.
I was just like, oh my god.
You know what? They can come
But then
up
she
with
was a
whatever
little
shit.
bit nicer, and she was like, "Oh, I love your tattoo."
It could be a blade.
Yeah. Wrapped all the way around.
Obviously. Stretchy blade.
Yeah. And yeah, she was like, "Oh, I love
That's
your
more
tattoo."
than 4 ounces of liquid.
And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she made me feel a little bit better because I was like literally so flustered at this point.
I mean, yeah, especially like them yelling like that, being so aggressive.
Yeah.
Bruh, calm.
I was like,
Calm.
and then I like walked away, and I was like, I need a fucking coffee.
But worst airport goes to Denver, sorry.
Isn't that one of the biggest airports?
Yes, and it's fucking set up horrible. Oh my god. I did a fucking marathon one time. Because, like, I got off of my flight. I was heading to Missouri. Got off my flight, and we were heading to our next gate. All the way on the other side of the fucking airport. And I think this airport's, like, a mile long. Like, it's a
miles,
fucking huge ass fucking airport. Like, you have to take trains to get to different sections of this airport. It's an international, like, it's huge, but what the fuck? Yeah, it's insane, and no one knows where the fuck they're going.
Yeah.
And
like, can we get like digital airport maps?
oh my god, like, you could just, like, it comes onto your phone as soon as you, like,
and it
enter.
like gives you like literally Google Maps for inside of an airport.
Yeah, like, I need to take
at Starbucks.
this gate. Okay, you're gonna take this train to this terminal, and then you're gonna get off and go down to the Panda Express, and yeah, that's so fucking smart.
Yeah, we need that.
Patent
We need
it. We ask 10% of profit.
Yeah,
that's it.
we fucking need it, because holy shit.
Yeah, that's so smart.
I even get scared at like PDX, and that's like a really easy airport.
I love Portland's airport.
It's a really easy airport.
It's the easiest, and it's an international one too. Like, so it proves that they don't need to be
as complicated
as fuck.
Yeah, I mean
I don't know what Denver all does though.
The Boston airport wasn't like complicated really.
No,
to like get
but
to.
The TSA,
but the TSA was just so mean.
Yeah.
The San Diego airport's okay.
I hate the San Diego Airport. Yeah. I don't know. It's always hot.
You know what airport I hate? Not gonna lie.
What?
The Hawaii airport.
Really? Most of them, I remember on Oahu, it's like mostly outside. And that's the same for Kona. Literally, it's
mostly outside.
I think in Kona,
and I hate that.
It's literally all outside.
I hate that.
I hated it because it's so much sun, and I was like, and it's hot.
It's hot, and I'm stressed.
And you're tired.
And I'm tired, and I'm stressed, and I'm hot, and now I'm outside in the sun getting hotter.
And just all the people, so many people.
Yeah.
And chickens.
There were no chickens at this one, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know which one it was. But then the airport in Vegas, a lot of people hate because it smells like smoke, and there's slot machines everywhere.
Yeah. Like, I don't even remember.
I didn't hate it that much. I didn't like the smell of smoke, but the slot machines didn't bother me. But I don't have, like, super bad auditory stuff. Yeah.
You don't get, like, overstimulated with sounds?
I do, but not, like, often.
Okay.
Mostly it's, like, if a show is playing and music is playing.
Oh, yeah.
Or if, like, two different songs are playing.
Yeah, I can't process that. I can't process... I'm so hypervigilant that, like, if I'm out in public, I'm unintentionally, but I'm probably listening to, like, all of the different conversations happening around me. I don't know how, but sometimes if there's too many conversations and I'm, like, subconsciously listening to all of them all at once, I'm like, this is too much. I need to leave now. And that's why I usually leave parties early and stuff before I got sick, because I would just be like, this is a lot of info. I can't people anymore.
Yeah, no, like at parties and stuff, it's just kind of like background noise to me because I'm not actually like listening.
Yeah, I've been working on trying to tune it out because Alex is like, I just don't hear it. It's just like muffled out.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
like,
just like
that makes no sense in my brain.
That's basically what it sounds like to me. Just like
literally does not make any sense. How? How do you not know what each person's like tea is?
Just switch groups up and then block out the rest.
Immediately to jail, people that stick their finger in your face and say, smell this. Jail.
I've never experienced that.
You never had siblings. So there's that. Why? Or like uncles or anything like that would like Smell my finger.
No, I
What's
had
this
pull
smell
my
like?
finger, but not smell
Well,
my
that
finger.
too. Fucking. My stepsister, she had gauges, and when she would clean her gauge holes out, she would come up to me, like, from behind and, like, put it right under my nose so I would have to... Oh, my God. I fucking hate that.
Gauges are stinky.
Yeah, I know. Like, you're supposed to... Like, you have to clean them out. Like, that's just part of having gauges. But, like, why would you make me smell all of your fucking oils and dead skin cells that you fucking nasty?
You fucking nasty.
You jail. No.
People who, like, ask you out to lunch and then don't pay.
Yeah. And they expect you to, like, pick up the tab.
Yeah. Like, not even, like, if I were to say, Kaylee, let's go eat, like, I think we would both probably assume we were paying. But if I was like, hey, Kaylee, do you want to go out to eat with me? Then I'm paying. Like,
yeah. I get so annoyed with that because I did have a friend who, like, kept tabs on how much money I owed them. Like, they would literally, all of their friends they had in their, like, notes, they had, like, each person's name of, like, all the things that they paid for. Or, like, if, oh, we'll just split this, and then they'd be like, well, I paid this, so you're gonna pay this. Like, yeah, fucking crazy shit. So
if you're friends with someone, shouldn't you be okay with spending, like, a decent amount of money on
literally
them?
like all the time we argue with each other who's gonna pay, and one of us ends up paying, and then I don't even think about asking you guys for Venmo because I know at some point you'll pick up my coffee order or my lunch or whatever at some point.
Or we'll even just send you money, like, randomly, like,
or like like, even I don't know, I know money is, like, literally horrible and, like, everyone needs it and it controls literally everything in life, yay. But it's, yeah, I don't know. But it's icky. Icktown.
Sorry.
People that breed pugs.
Sorry. Yeah, people that breed pugs, gross.
Sorry, not sorry. For those of you who don't know, pugs should have a snout. Actually, they originally had a snout. It was about as big as a Chihuahua snout.
Yeah.
And then it was bred out of them due to AKC.
Because they're supposed to have a little smushness.
So, because according to them, in order for them to actually be a pug, they have to have literally the ability to not breathe.
Brachycephalic, motherfuckers.
Bro, have you ever seen a pug's skull?
Mm-mm.
Bro, they don't have a face.
They don't.
All of this right here is, like, cartilage. Everything on, like, from their nose, their orbital bones are kind of formed, but most of what's, like, where their nose is all cartilage. So it's basically a hole in their fucking face. Bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is controversial.
Go ahead.
I have a very controversial one.
Go.
People who leave their cats outside and don't even check on them. Jail.
I'm sorry. I am so against outside cats. I'm, like, all for, like, catios, them going out in the back.
If you're in the country,
yeah, that's different. Barn cats, fine. But if you're near, like, a neighborhood,
even then, though, what I'm saying is, like, if they leave their cats outside and they don't even check on them.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the country, you have a barn cat, but you don't look for it every day.
And, like, make sure it didn't get, like, eaten by a coyote or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you actually, like them?
Why do you have a cat?
Why? Like, I know barn cats, like, they're so they can keep away the mice, and all of that shit. But
to not even check on them is crazy.
Still, like, they're still your animals.
People who leave their dogs outside all the time,
chained
or not, outside
just
all
leaving
the
them
time,
outside
all the time.
Yeah, not having, like, a place to go and chill under, like, shaded area.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Snow,
jail,
rain, freezing temperatures. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So,
why do you have a dog if you're not going to touch it? Why do you have a dog if you're not going to look at it?
Literally. I am not saying that pugs should not exist. I am just saying that we should breed out the brachycephalic, bring the snout back, because I think the snout is back in trend, actually. So
the snout is back in trend.
It's back in style. So we're gonna have to start doing that, and we need to tell the AKC that they need to go fucking.
Have you seen the pugs mixed with Chinese Crescent? They're so ugly. They're so ugly. They're cute.
Have you ever touched a Chinese Crescent?
I haven't.
Okay, have you ever touched a Sphinx?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how soft they feel? Chinese Crescent? No.
Really?
Oily, sticky, gross.
Were they just dirty, maybe?
No.
No,
They just had a bath.
Ugh.
So, like, you have to, like, apply oils and stuff. Same with Sphinxes. You have to moisturize them and stuff. But for some reason, the Crescents, they just exude, like, so much oils. And their oils are just, like, sticky. And they just, like... No. I don't like it. I mean, maybe it could have just been that one. Because I've only held and touched one and worked with one. I used to work in the vet field, by the way, people. So that's why. But, yeah. That's another thing, is if you work in the vet field, you would understand why I hate pugs so much.
Yeah.
Because if you've ever seen a pug become relieved when they have a tube down their throat, because they can breathe for the first time without, like, struggle, that'll break your fucking heart.
I saw so many pugs at the clinic. Mm-hmm. It was more pugs, I swear to God, than anything else. It's crazy. I was like, pug.
Why?
And a lot of really fat pugs.
They usually get fat, but it's because they usually can't exercise very well either.
Okay. Hello and welcome back. We had a brief coffee intermission.
Yeah, Jade needed coffee.
Well, your roommate was in the kitchen and held up a jar of coffee at me, and I was like, you'll probably see that.
Probably. I was wondering I was like, what?
Oh, I was just like trying to tell you that it's just all across.
The scent of patchouli.
Oh,
jail.
Really?
Jail.
You're not a hippie?
Yeah, nope. Patchouli, immediately to jail. Sorry, that is so offensive. It smells like a fluorescent sock. I don't know how to explain it to you.
A fluorescent sock?
It smells like a sock huffed a like highlighter. Do you understand what I'm saying right now?
Not really.
It is like an assault to the senses.
I don't feel that way. Like, I don't wear patchouli, but it doesn't bother me.
Oh my God. It's the same with your favorite scent. I forgot what it's called, but that gives me such a visceral response. It makes me want to throw up. I forgot what it's called. It's the rain on the cement.
Oh, petrichor.
Petrichor. Oh my God. It makes me literally want to vomit.
Really?
Yeah, jail.
Oh, I love petrichor.
I know you do. I love the smell of, like, fresh cut grass, laundry, that kind of stuff.
How do you live here? Always smells like petrichor.
I don't know. I don't like the first rains after a few days. Yeah, I fucking hate it. I don't know why. I love rain. Don't get me wrong. It's literally my favorite weather. But that first rain and I go outside... It's like being at the tire shop with my dad. It's just like too overwhelming.
Oh, I don't like that smell.
Oh my God. But you know when you're like at like Les Schwab and you're like inside and it's just like an assault of tar.
Yeah.
And you're just like, whoa, that is
I don't like that smell
of rubber.
Yeah. They kind of help cover it up with the popcorn machine, but yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, no, it's just like, I think it's those like musty.
I think that's why they have a popcorn machine.
I'd believe it.
Because the smell of that, like, butter that is used in popcorn machines is so strong.
Yeah. That would make sense. Also because you, like, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, like, the only thing I liked about going to the tire shop with my dad.
You know what I have heard about and wish we still had?
What?
So my grandma, she said that when she was like a kid until she was like in her 40s, that like stores and malls like JCPenney, Macy's, Sears, but like the old ones, like what was that one called?
Marshall, or not Marshall's, Mervyn's.
Mervyn's.
Yeah.
I
fucking,
I
my
was
mom
like, what
and
the
I.
fuck was that called?
My mom and I loved Mervyn's.
Yeah, like at Mervyn's and like all those older ones.
Yeah.
They used to have hot red skin peanuts.
What is that?
You know the skin on the peanuts?
Yeah.
That's like red?
Yeah.
They'd be like warmed with salt.
Oh, okay.
And they used to just have those, like for the husbands like waiting.
I don't even remember that. That is.
Well, I don't think they had it when we were around.
Oh,
My
okay,
grandma
but
said
they
until she was
used
like
to.
40. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wish we had that.
That sounds bougie as fuck.
Because my grandma would buy the red skin peanuts in like jars, and they were so fucking good.
They probably wouldn't have fucking gone out of business.
Yeah, they were so fucking good in the jar even, and I can't even imagine how good they'd be like warmed up.
I wonder if you could like find them on like eBay or something. Someone's just got a jar of them laying around.
But yeah, they were so good.
Maybe we could find a recipe.
Yeah.
We could do it. I wouldn't eat it, but I'd do it for you, babe.
Why wouldn't you eat it?
I fucking hate peanuts.
Oh, really? Like
All of them.
every time?
All of them.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's mostly a texture thing, but I also hate the taste. The only nut I will eat is a
I
pistachio.
love pistachios. I will eat all nuts, but like I'm not a huge fan of Brazil nuts or walnuts. I fucking hate walnuts actually, but I will eat them. Pecans, not a huge fan, but like cashews, peanuts, pistachios, macadamia nuts.
I like pistachios. I like the salt and vinegar pistachios. Oh, bitch.
I don't
Fuck
think
me.
I'd really like that. I'd rather just have salt.
Salt and vinegar. All of it.
Macadamia nuts, hazelnuts.
I tried liking macadamia nuts, but no.
I even can get down with some almonds.
I think it's mostly a texture. Like, I eat it and it tastes like I'm eating chalk, and I don't like that. Also, the flavor.
Do you like sunflower seeds?
Sometimes.
People who spit sunflower seed shells on the
Okay.
ground, jail.
Oh, okay. You don't like that.
No.
Okay, why? Is it like not a
It's
thing?
gross.
Oh, it's gross. Okay. I'm like, what is it, like we're killing birds or something? No, I'm like, they'll like squirrels will go and eat them. It'll flower a sun.
It would not flower a sun. It's just the shell. It's
I
not the
know.
seed.
I know, but like
It'll
fine.
flower a sun.
It'll sun a flower. But there's also, I will only do dill pickle, sunflower seeds, or salt and vinegar. And I usually only eat them if I'm driving, like long distance, because they keep me awake. And then I'll spit I'll usually stop at like McDonald's or whatever, or some fast food place, and I'll use my drink cup to spit the seeds.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fine. I hate it when
But
people are-
also, when I was younger, I didn't like the seed itself, and I still don't really like the seed, and so most of the time I don't even crack it open. I just lick the salt and flavoring on the
That's
outside.
weird, bro.
And I spit it out. I know.
What's the point?
Because I like the flavor, and like just the motion of it keeps me awake. And so I'm like, Phoebe is doing biscuits right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just switched. But she is like she's never been on the podcast.
Mm-mm.
Guys, you can see Phoebe now. This is my kitty cat, Phoebes.
She's a baby.
And yes, I did name her after Friends.
Baby.
Phoebe.
She's so cute.
Isn't she a baby? Okay, I do have another one though. People who stand in parking spots to reserve it.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos? They are popping up all over TikTok, and it's spicy fucking shit. People are like standing in a parking spot and they're like, I'm saving this for our car.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a car. You're a person.
Can I park there?
I win.
Have you seen the videos of people on TikTok? I don't know if they're skits or not, but it's like when you park in a public spot, public street parking, public parking lot parking where there's no numbers, no shit, and like somebody comes up to you and they're like, this is my spot.
Oh my God.
Have you seen those?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I've also seen the one where there's like this girl that walks up to this other girl and is like, you're parked next to my boyfriend. And she's like, okay. Cool. And she's like, but like you're parked next to my boyfriend. Are you crazy? And she's like, are you okay?
Are you crazy?
And she's like, why would you just park next to people's boyfriends like that? Like, and she's just like, I don't understand what's happening right now.
I'm just parking. I'm not going to be in my parking.
Car. Yeah. Fucking crazy. It is not that deep. My God. I still have never experienced it, and I am waiting for the day, but I get scared every time that I park in a handicap.
Sorry.
I hate calling it that disabled parking spot with my placard. I get scared, even though I have a placard.
Yeah.
And I'm physically in a wheelchair.
I'm scared when we go with you.
I get scared. Someone's going to walk up to us and be like, this is handicap right before I can pull out my thing.
Or even get in like your
wheelchair out. Because as soon as they see the wheelchair,
most people aren't going to say anything.
Attitudes change drastically.
Because you can see people looking at us.
Yeah, they're like, why are these young girls parking?
And then me and Dev go get your wheelchair and they're like,
oh, okay. And then like change it. And it still has not happened to me, but I am waiting for the day that it does, because it probably will at some point. I'm going to ask my doctor for a full placard this time. I go and see her next week. And instead of a temporary, I'm going to ask for a full one, because I do not want to keep doing this every year with the fucking paperwork and the DMV. But
yeah.
But
and then like other people who are disabled getting mad at disabled people for using the spots.
Because there's no other spots. Me too. I've seen older people come up to younger people and be like, well, I'm old.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, I'm disabled too.
No, so my mom's friend, I hate her. Sorry. I don't care if you know.
Fuck you.
I
don't care either.
Has a disability, but she can walk.
Yeah.
Like, her disability is her arm. It's immobile.
Okay.
Doesn't move at all. And these like 20-something-year-old boys park in a handicap spot, a disabled spot, next to her.
Okay.
But it's closer to the place. Mm-hmm. And one of them had like some kind of knee condition, similar to like Trav.
Okay, yeah.
And so he had a thing. And it was the three of them, and they get out, and she's like, do you seriously need this spot? And they're like, do you seriously need this spot?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
the fucking audacity.
You're both pretty healthy in reality. Not the worst. So just get over your fucking selves.
Yeah, literally, both. Also, if you both own they are not easy to get. I'm sorry. Like, I have to fill out the fucking paperwork and then convince my doctor to fill it out so that I can go to the DOL and tell them, hey, I need this. It's easy for me because I have a wheelchair. It's pretty easy to convince them. But if I didn't, like, that's hard to fucking get if you don't have like a mobility aid or anything.
I'm shocked that my mom's friend has one.
Yeah, that kind of surprises me.
For her arm?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like judging why people have disability parking spots.
She's just a bitch, so that's why.
But I hate her, so
it's still confusing though, because I know for a fact there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, so you're just like, why? Like, does walking affect her arm muscles?
I don't think
know. I'm sorry if you need it and you only have an arm thing. We're not saying you. Literally, she literally just.
We're just saying because she's a bitch and is calling out other people who are disabled
and being bitches. Also, yeah, another thing is if you see another person and they have a placard parking in that spot, mind your own fucking business.
Yeah.
If you don't think they need it, how do you fucking know? How do you know?
Cool. They could have pots and they look completely normal and then they just fucking faint.
I know people that have pots and don't use any mobility aids most of the time. Yeah. But sometimes they do need them, and they still need, mobility aids and stuff like that. Service animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking wild shit.
There was a man who was blind, and he went into a restaurant. I don't know restaurant. I don't know the man's name. I'm bad at my facts. But he went into a restaurant, and the restaurant was like, get that fucking dog out of here. And he's like, oh, this is my service dog. And he literally had a fucking thing on him that said, like, service for the blind or something on the dog's harness.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, emotional support dogs aren't welcome. And
is that what he fucking said to
and he's like, oh, no, I'm blind. And he's like, then why are you looking right at me?
Are you in front of my face where my face is looking?
And he's like, well, I have some vision, but very little.
People are so dumb.
And I can tell
People
that you're in front of me.
People are so dumb. People literally have
he was like,
zero
I will call the
critical
police. I will call the police. And he's like, okay, we'll leave.
Jail.
And he's like, if you come back in here with that dog, we're going to have a problem.
No, bitch, I'm sorry. You're going to have a fucking problem with the ADA.
Oh, my
bitch.
God. I was just like...
Okay, I can't even watch those types of videos anymore because I literally scream at... I'm literally sitting here and I'm like, you motherfucker! You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm literally in my bed screaming at people that can't hear me.
Can we talk about when we went to see...
Hold on. I was about to say, because... There's videos of people that will go into restaurants with their service animals, and then people will ask, oh, can I see their, like...
Papers.
They don't fucking exist. There are scam companies out there that you can pay them to, like, certify your dog as a service animal. Those are fucking fake. You are wasting your money. Stop doing that. Because the only way to get a service dog is if they have been trained as a service dog for that specific service that they're going to be providing, thank you. And like, it just literally I'm just like, I get so fucking angry because you're dumb. You're literally dumb. If someone says this is my service dog, you literally can't tell them. And some people will be like, oh, well, you can eat here, but you have to sit outside. No, I'm sorry. There was someone who had like a monkey that was a service animal or something. Oh, wait, that was a movie. Just kidding.
Oh, can we talk about when we went to Ladies and Tangents and there was a service dog sitting behind us and the venue was so fucking amazing. They put little candles around where he was laying so nobody would step on him.
Yeah, because she was sitting where like the aisle was behind her. And then her dog sat underneath her chair, but the paws was like kind of in the alleyway or whatever. And then they brought the little it was so cute. Literally so smart. I would have never thought of that. That's literally so cute. So good. Yeah, that was a good venue. If you're ever in Portland, you can see a show at Helium Comedy Club. Yeah, I love them. Helium Comedy Club. Even when we got there, like there was a huge ass motherfucking line, but it was going down some stairs, and obviously I'm in a wheelchair, so we had to take the elevator up. And once the venue people saw us, they were like, "I got you," and they got us our tickets and literally got us inside immediately. We cut the whole line.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like they just had us because we didn't have our tickets yet. We had to go to the window first.
Yeah.
And so they took Kaylee and Dev and I into the hallway, and they were like, "Oh, where's your tickets?" And I was like, "We don't have them." She's like, "Oh, come with me." And I like took Kaylee's phone, and we went up to the window, and she like had us skip literally everyone. I felt kind of bad, but I was like, "Okay."
But I'm like, we can't go and stand in the line on the stairs.
Like, and so we like went up to the window and we got tickets and came back, and then we went right in.
It took like a minute and a half or less. It was so awesome because I was like I always get so worried especially because it's not like a big venue, like it's pretty tight small. And so just maneuvering my wheelchair around everyone is so stressful, and like they made it just so much less unstressful. I literally can't speak today in English grammar.
English grammar.
Oh my god. Anyone who says darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'.
Fucking jail. I hate that. I don't know what it is about that, but like anytime anyone's like darn tootin', I'm like, get out.
You're darn tootin'. I'm gonna start saying that just to bug you.
I don't fucking like it. I don't appreciate life. Thank you.
Darn it.
Darn tootin'. Who the fuck? What does that mean? Darn and tootin'? Why do you want to be tootin' and darnin'? Darnin'? Who's darnin'? Darlin'?
Darn tootin'.
Okay, you can't tell me that Phoebe doesn't look like that black and orange caterpillar from the back. Do you know which one I'm talking about? My cat is black and orange, and she just like...
You little caterpillar.
She looks like that orange and black caterpillar, and I just love it. I have one more. Whoever the bitch is that keeps sending me spam texts, jail. Fucking jail. Okay, stop.
Why are spam texts worse than spam phone calls?
I honestly feel like it's Apple. I think it's iPhone.
Why are they worse? Like, no, like, I mean, like, why do they bother me more when my phone ringing can wake me up, but like a spam text is just so personal.
It's like,
it's
why
so
are
like
you
in my
texting me?
face. It's like, get the fuck out of my inbox.
I probably get like at least 20
I got one today.
Yeah, I've literally have gotten like 3 already. My phone's over there.
My
keep
phone's
looking for it.
down there. I was gonna grab it.
We're doing so good today. No, but I literally get so upset.
Yeah, like I would rather have a spam call. I don't know. I can just tell that it's a spam call and it doesn't bother me. But like a spam text, I'm like, oh, I got a text, and then I'm like, fuck.
Also, half the time the text messages are like for my parents.
Yeah.
They're like, Gretchen, you won. Blah,
Mine
blah.
are for
Brad. Let's talk about reproductive health.
Previous owner of my phone number. The previous owner. It's not for me. It's not for my mom. It's not for my husband. It's for the previous owner of this phone number, which is crazy. Did he die? Did he just get a new phone number? I don't know. His name's Robert.
Robert. Your name is still attached to your phone.
Whenever I call someone for the first time, it says your name, Robert.
Literally, she called me on her phone, and I almost didn't answer because I was like, who the fuck is this? And I did, and she's like, hi. And I was like, who's this? Like, what the fuck?
Like, Jade.
Like, it's Jade. And I was like, who the fuck is Robert?
Yeah, literally. It should say my husband's name because it's his phone plan.
Does he have anyone in his family
but it doesn't.
named Robert?
No. No one. Robert, you're weird.
Who are you?
And Robert, you signed up for a lot of spam calls. Holy fuck. With my old phone number, I didn't get near as many.
Yeah.
With this phone number, it's literally like 4 spam calls a day, 2 spam texts.
Jail.
And I'm like, come on, Robert, homie, what did you do? And all these messages are like, hi there, Robert, vote for me in the election for 2023.
Literally.
I'm like,
I get texts from like Planned Parenthood because I donated once, so that one's for me. So I get like Planned Parenthood. I get a lot from Trump's election.
I get so many from Trump
2024. I'm like, who the fuck is sending me this shit?
I get so many from Trump. I get some from like local elections.
I keep getting like a text that's like, oh, let's handle your
I get one that's like
debt. And I'm like, what debt?
Yeah. I get
They're
one
like,
that's
you
like,
were sent to collections.
Make sure you sign up to vote. And I'm like, I am signed up to vote.
And they're like, have you registered to vote? And I was like, I have been registered to vote since I turned 18.
Literally.
What do you mean?
And I change my voter's registration every time I move. Like, I
changed it. I changed it when my name changed. I changed it when I moved. What else do you want from me? What the fuck?
It's crazy.
I also get some for my sister. I think I got one from my grandma. I also got one for someone named Pamela. Pamela, apparently your warranty's been extended. I don't know if you need to know that info, but have the link if you want it.
Do you get any mail for other people?
No.
I live in an apartment. And apartments, oftentimes you'll get mail for the previous tenants, which is fine. It really doesn't bother me. I usually just put it back in the mailbox, not at this address.
Yeah.
And then it'll stop eventually. I've lived in this apartment for almost 2.5 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Mm-hmm. Lasket Golden. I'm outing your full name. Lasket Golden.
That's a cool name.
I get your mail literally every day.
Laskin, what are you doing?
Every day. Every day. I stopped putting it back. I started just throwing it away because I get it so fucking much.
Why does it have your address?
Because she probably lived there before me.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Change your address unless you died, and I'm sorry.
You get previous tenants' mail when you live in an apartment. It's normal.
What happens when you die? Does your mail does someone tell the post office? Does someone have to call the post office and be like, hey, stop all of this mail?
I think that it would stop when you cancel all your credit cards.
Okay.
Maybe.
Who
I don't
does
know.
that for? Do you people do that for you when you die? They have to
Yeah, you have to cancel all the cards.
You have to call
and tell them that they're dead.
Do you have to appoint someone to do that? So let's say I'm old, about to die. Alex is dead, long dead. We don't have any kids. We'll say. Who?
Probably your sister.
My sister.
Whoever you're
next of kin.
Yeah,
whatever.
beneficiary.
Okay.
Your life insurance
if I
plan.
never appoint anyone and I died tomorrow.
If you had no family, it probably just would never happen.
That's so sad, dude.
Eventually the cards would probably just close, or I don't think that they really notify credit card companies when someone dies, the city or the state.
Do I still keep getting Capital One? You've been pre-approved?
Maybe.
Fucking mail.
How many times does Capital One have to send those, by the way?
Once
holy
a week,
shit.
at least. They're you've been pre-approved. I'm bitch, I haven't had a job in over 2 years. There's no way.
You want to know what's funnier? I have a Capital One card.
They're why are you asking me?
I'm I already have one. You want me to have 10?
Yes, you need, but you need a blue card and a green card, and then you also need a gold card.
And a silver one and a black one.
And a platinum.
Yep.
Oh my god. The girls, I've seen videos of girls that go to stores and they're I have a platinum American Express card. That's supposed to be something. Is that hard to get, an American Express card or something?
Well, a platinum one, yeah. You have to pay an annual fee and
Is it a lot of money or something? Okay, so if you have a platinum American Express, you're probably rich.
Probably not I wouldn't say rich. But
rich? You fucking rolled your R.
Rich, but probably well enough off because I feel it's $400 a year. Maybe more. I don't know.
Oh my god.
You'd have to look it up. But it's between 100 and probably 500 a year.
That's fucking
most cards that you have to pay an annual fee for are at least $100 a year.
See, Alex and I, we have the black card membership at, or what is it? It's the Express.
Costco one?
Yeah, the Costco. It's the biggest one, gold, top one.
Yeah.
We have that one, and I don't even think it's $100 a year.
Yeah.
It's really not that much, and so I'm just trying to think of
none of my cards have annual fees. I have 6 credit cards, and none of them have annual fees.
Oh my god, the other day I was looking online. Okay, I haven't had a credit card since I had my Torrid credit card in 2019. And since I paid it off, I haven't had a credit card out. We have one, a joint one, Alex and I. But I looked the other day at interest rates and shit for cards. 26%.
You want to know how much the Kohl's card is?
Fucking high. When I got my first credit card, it was I don't know. I think it was 6% maybe, and that was my parents were that's not that great.
Yeah.
And I'm it's only been 6 years.
The Kohl's credit card.
What the fuck?
That we push on everyone if you work at Kohl's.
Oh no.
It's literally 38%. That was in 2019. It's
That's
probably
more than my fucking student loan.
It's
bitch.
probably more now, but it was 38%.
When was
in
that?
2019.
Bitch, jail. That has to be a fucking crime.
Yeah, 38%. And I'm sitting there oh, don't you want a Kohl's card? Don't you want a Kohl's card? And someone's what's the percentage? And I'm oh, I don't know.
I can't even begin to fathom how to catch up to pay that off.
Yeah.
Because my student loans right now, they're paused because I'm not making any money. But before I was able to pause them, I was adding $150, $200
to the minimum,
to my minimum every fucking month, even though I was paying what I was supposed to be paying, and sometimes a few dollars more if we could afford it. And I'm just like, that makes me so sick to my fucking stomach, dude.
My lowest credit card is through a credit union, and it's like a 4% interest, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I like that. That is what everyone should have. We should only do like 4%. Honestly, I don't know. What do you think? Should we still do interest rates? I feel like we should get rid of it.
I mean, yeah, but you are borrowing free money, so.
I mean, that's true, but like, you gave me the money and I'm giving you the money back.
Yeah, they don't make any profit though. Then.
That sounds like your problem for having a credit card company. Doesn't sound like you're a very good business person. You sound like a fucking shark. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Not a good one. Not the ones on Shark Tank.
Not the ones on Shark Tank.
I've been watching too much SVU. Bro, I think my brain is rotting from...
I love SVU.
Oh my god, Olivia Benson is everything.
She's her.
She's her, she, he, Yes.
Okay, well, guys, thanks for listening.
Yeah, so that was... What was I fucking talking... Jail. Tell us anything that you think would be jail, and we'll do it maybe another time with Dev, hopefully this time. I'm sure she would have fucking funny ones. I bet Devin would have some funny ass shit to say. Make sure that you check out our merch. It's on our Etsy page, and it's also linked in our description. Make sure that you go and check out our YouTube and our Instagram at functionalchaospodcast, and our TikTok is functional.chaos.podcast. And make sure to follow all of our individuals on Instagram, which is Kaylee_4_you, Dev_4_you
with two U's,
and Jade_4_you_. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. And this is
2/3 of Functional Chaos. Bye.
Bitchy, you want to go in the hot tub? Yeah. Hot tubes. Oh, look at the film.